We need more transparency like this. Check this out.
To make money.
Can I ask you bluntly how much you make?
I make $80,000 a month on Patreon. My book is selling about 20,000 copies a week. I have royalties that probably amount to something approximating $1.50 on each of those. The tours garner about $35,000 to $50,000 an evening. I have a business that's generating, I don't know, something in the neighborhood of $200,000 a month for me personally. There's some other smaller sources of income than that.
There's a reason that I think transparency is so important, and here's why. Only 57% of American adults are financially literate. Where would we be if that number was higher? So the fact that 7 out of 10 families lose their fortune by the second generation and 9 in 10 lose it by the third generation. There is no reason that this should be happening if people are educated, but they're not because they can't talk about money. It's taboo to talk about how much money you make and from where. And step 1 to increasing financial literacy is allowing people to actually talk about money. That's one reason why I'm so transparent about how much money I make from this account. And some people will argue that it makes you more of a target, but most of the time people can estimate how much money you make anyway based on your profession. I personally think it actually makes you less of a target if you're honest, because then you'll actually build trust. If I ask a surgeon how much money they make and they say, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you," I know that that person's making a lot of money by their profession. But if they're willing to be transparent about it, I actually trust them significantly more. And it's also nothing to be ashamed of to say that you made a lot of money because, as he said in this video, and I agree with, it's very difficult to make money. And if you disagree, I dare you to make $1 million and provide zero value to society. You'll find that it's basically impossible. I'm not saying capitalism is perfect and there's no greed, etc., but I am saying that we need to be more transparent about money, and I respect this.